Alright, so previously we talked about the difference between product-based inventory and the ingredient-based inventories. So as I've said in the introduction, that we can use Ingreventory for the product base or for the ingredient based inventory, and of course for the product based inventory, because ingredient based inventory may seem so tedious in your part in inputting and plugging in the ingredients. However, you can also do the product base so that you don't need to input a lot of ingredients in one product. And that's what I'm going to talk about here. But let's start first with the milk tea shop or milk tea business. So I have here a an ingredient or a sample of milk tea called classic pearl milk tea. So I just search this. This is not actually the ingredient of it, but this is just for the sake of sampling with our how we can input it in our inventory account. All right, so I have here pearl milk tea. So this is ingredient base. We will going to I'm going to show you first the ingredient base uploading. So uploading to the system based on the ingredients that the product have, and afterwards I'll going to show you how you can also upload a product base product, so you don't need to put ingredients. Now, why I showed this one, this is the classic pearl base, and there are still ingredients because sometimes you can also make some choices or add-ons to the products itself. So I have here classic pearl tea or classic pearl as a base, and then I have here other ingredients for your add-ons, and I'm going to explain that one on the next after we do the ingredient base uploading. So let's do this first, ingredient base uploading. So we go to let's search, or let's go to Ingreventory account. So this is your Ingreventory account, and you go to shop, and then to upload a product you just need to go to your admin here. So you have here your admin, and then go to Ingreventory section. So you need to add those ingredients that the particular product have, right? So here, Ingreventory, manage Ingreventory. So this is where you plug in all the ingredients of a particular product. So first is we need to upload this one, classic pearl milk tea. So one black tea or one black tea. So we need to input here the ingredient. So in order to input an ingredient, you just need to click add ingredient plus add ingredient here, and then the name. So it is black tea. So black tea. Now you can put your description here, black tea, whatever that is, you can place it anything about that ingredients, and then you can now put the stock quantity. Now as you can see here, it is in teaspoon, right? But I'd rather also put it into pieces, all right? Because as I understand on my own, 3 teaspoon means 3 pieces of black tea, or I need to put in not just 3 pieces, but take note, I will not going to put the 3 pieces because I have a lot of black tea in my stock. So what I'll going to do here is I'll going to put in the quantity the number or the actual number of stocks I have in my business. So for example, I have 200 teaspoon, or I will just going to put it into pieces. Okay, so pieces. I have 200 pieces stock of black tea, right? Now, what's the price? So shall we say this per unit or per black tea, it costs me around, shall we say 10 pesos, right? So the total cost is just the 200 times 10. And then, this is the price, this is the amount that I get from my supplier. So I'll put in something 20 per, or shall we say 50% markup price. Right, so there you have it. You have already the extended price. So I'm going to explain that in the later part on the inventory section or in the sales guide on the next succeeding video. So let's add this ingredient. Right, so there you have it. The black tea is already there. Right, so I put 200 pieces because that's my stocks. This is not we're not going to put here the ingredient or the quantity of the ingredient itself. Okay, the ingredient of a certain product. Then we go to so I'm going to input this, all of this one So I'll just skip so that it will not take longer for this video to have. All right, so I have already uploaded all the ingredients of this classic pearl milk tea here. So the black tea, all of it, I have been uploaded here. So water, tapioca, milk, sweetener, ice cubes, etc. And I have already put in the markup prices here. Okay, so let's now proceed. Once you once you have uploaded all the ingredients, now we can create the product. Okay, so let's now go from manage ingredients or Ingreventory to the products section. So view products, and then you can have here, you can click here plus add product. All right, so the product name is this one, classic pearl milk tea. Okay, so classic, there you have it, classic pearl milk tea. And then it will create a product URL. So this is the URL that you can give to your customer. So customer can order this pearl milk tea, or you can also pay or download the QR code, okay, of that pearl milk tea, and then you can post this QR code to your store, so that the customer can just simply scan the QR code so they can start ordering it through their phone. All right, it will now act as a kiosk of your store. Okay, so you can create a QR code for your product, then you can place here the description. So shall we say, we'll just copy this per milk tea here. You can also put again a specific description of your own, and category. So we don't have a category yet. Let's now first create a category. So you go back to your admin and go to categories, and you just simply add category. So what category is the milk tea? So shall we say milk tea, right? So milk tea category. So if you have pastries, or if you have coffee, right? You have different kinds of category, you can place it here. Okay, so you can generate a slug. So this is the slug of your milk tea, and then you can even put description, but it's optional. So you can put there milk tea category. So, and there you have it. You have already a category. Now, and in the category, so you have it, milk teas here. Category for milk tea. All right, and then this is the nitty-gritty of adding products with its ingredients. So you can place in ingredients. So as you can see, if we go back to our recipe here, we have black tea 3 teaspoon. So you can place it here in your in the adding of products. You can search for the black tea. So how many teaspoon? 3 teaspoon. So you can add it, right? And there you have it. You have already added the 3 teaspoon, and the cost will automatically be computed here, right? So let's go for water. So 1 cup of water, right? 1 cup of water. So let's add water in 1 cup. Okay, so the product price will automatically be computed based on the ingredients that you have uploaded, and the markup price will automatically be computed also. So you have the cost and the price. So the difference is the markup price, right? So let's put pearl, tapioca pearl, okay, which is 1/4 cup. So let's 1/4 is 0.25 cups, right? So let's add it. And then next is tapioca pearl. So 1/4 cup still. So tapioca pearl 1/4 is 0.25, right? Then let's add it. There you have it. Now, as you can see, the prices is being computed automatically based on your ingredients and based on the markup of each ingredients. All right, so you have a total of 123 pesos, but you can round it off, shall we say 130 pesos. So you have now a product price 130 pesos for classic pearl milk tea, and then the difference from 130 pesos and your total cost 87 pesos is your profit. All right, so let's also add an add-on here. Shall we say you want your black or classic pearl tea to have an option of adding, maybe the customer wants to add another more tapioca, more tapioca pearl, or maybe more sugar. So you can set add-ons level here. So we say sugar level is the name of the add-ons. So you can place add-ons here, right? And then in the add-ons details, you can put the sugar level. So that's the name of the add-on. So you need to place first the add-on types before you can place the add-ons here. So what are the add-ons of a sugar level? So you need to place a name for that. Shall we say sugar level 25%. So additional 25%. Okay, so the ingredients is basically the sweetener because that's the sugar. So you can, let's say you have a 25%, which is instead of 1 tablespoon, or how much was that? The default sweetener is 2 tablespoons. So for, shall we say 25% is 0.5, okay, tablespoon, because the 100% is 2 tablespoons. So 25% of 2 tablespoon is 0.5 tablespoon. All right, so you can add it. Okay, you have sugar level for 25. Then you can also add more sugar level 50%. So 50% is 1 tablespoon. So you need to put 1 here so that it will be, it can, sorry, you need to select first the sweetener and then 1. Okay, 1 tablespoon, because 100% for your sugar level is 2 tablespoon. Okay, you can add that one. So you have now different kinds of add-ons. And also you can also put, shall we say, you can also add pearl. So add pearl for your add-ons. So you can put this one. So make sure it is added there. And then you can place add pearl. So shall we say, you can also place your add pearl level 1. So you have also level 1. That's tapioca pearl. That is, shall we say, instead of 1 cup, 0.5 cups. Okay, so just make sure that it is 0.5 cup. And then add on, it will automatically added here. So the prices will automatically be added. So it's dollar, but actually it's not yet dollar. It's not dollar, it's in peso. I have, maybe there's a glitch in here. But again, we will going to see that in the actual page. So you can upload an image. Okay, after you have uploaded those add-ons, you can go to, this is my image for that. So you can place here your actual image. Now, I want to save this product. So I want to add a product, click add products, and then let us see if it's already there. There you have it. The product was already uploaded. You can edit this product if you want to change all those ingredients here and the add-ons here, so you can manipulate it afterwards. Now, let's go back to my presentation on this pearl. How about if if I don't want to add all those ingredients, I just want to add the product and then I will have an add-ons. You can definitely still do that one. So shall we say for this product-based uploading, we can now do that one. We can do a basic ingredients, or we can do a base ingredients for the classic pearl milk tea. So for example, for this one, instead of putting all those ingredients here, so let's just delete this one so we can upload a new one. So let's delete that product and then we go to Ingreventory. So instead of uploading these other ingredients, we just need to upload a classic pearl base or a classic pearl base ingredients. So it's up to you. So you can upload a product base inventory, but instead of uploading in the ingredients, the ingredients, individual ingredients, you can upload a group ingredients and call it base product. So we say for this one, classic pearl base. So I still have other ingredients for my add-on, shall we say tapioca or sweetener, or maybe ice cubes is no longer is not included. But tapioca, pearl, and sweetener, I need to have those because that's my add-on. So I need to put that in my ingredients. Okay, so how we're gonna do that one in when I upload a product-based inventory type. So to do that one, you can I'll just need to delete this one because I will going to include that one in my base product or base ingredients. This one here. So, and then sweetener, water. So, I'll just need to delete that one and retain the sweetener and tapioca for my sugar level and my add pearl add-ons. Alright? So, I just need to add an ingredients. And then, shall we say, I will name this one classic pearl base. Shall we say, I say base ingredient. Okay? Because some of us don't want to have an ingredient. We don't want to have, we want to have a product itself, not as per ingredient. Just like I've said in the previous presentation, that you can do a product inventory or a product based inventory, and at the same time you can also do the ingredient based inventory. So what I'm going to do now is I'll do the product based inventory type. Okay, so as I've said, you can do the base ingredients and then just put description, any description there for that ingredient, and then shall we say you have a base product, shall we say classic pearl of, shall we say, 20 pieces. Okay, and then instead of grams, you can say pieces, right? Because it's the glass, it's the default product of your pearl milk tea. And then shall we say the price per unit is 130, right? Because as I've shown you a while ago, if we upgrade or if we upload it by ingredients, it will have a price, base price of 130 pesos. Or I think it's not 130, it's around 85. So let's say you can manipulate it, and then you can add a 50%, or shall we say 40% markup price, right? So that's the base price for that, or that's the cost of producing this product here, and then you can have a markup. So let's add this ingredient, and now we have a base product or base ingredients for classic pearl milk tea. Because some of you don't want to have an ingredient type of inventory. We just want to have a product base. But since we have add-on, so we need to put the sweetener and tapioca here. Okay, so how to upload a product? So going back to the product, and then let's add the product, and then let's add a product, and then let's make this classic pearl milk tea. So the same thing, you just need to add the ingredients. Now instead of the individual ingredients for the for this type of milk tea, you just need to upload the basic ingredients or the base ingredients for the classic pearl milk tea. All right, that's how you're gonna do it. If you don't like the ingredient based type of inventory, you want a product based inventory. So shall we say we can change this one 130. So there's a difference. You have the difference, which is your profit now, and then you can now add the add-ons. So sugar level, right? Add-ons. So still the same with what we have done. So as you can see here, why I retain the what's it called this? Let's add this one. Why did I retain the sweetener and the tapioca? It is for the purpose of sugar level. Actually, the add-on part. So sweetener, shall we say for 20? This is for 25%. Okay, 25%. 25%. So sweetener is 0.5, still the same with the previous one. Then add on, right? So you can add more, 50%, 75%, and then add on for the pearl. So it's up to you, and then you can now add the image. So let's add more add-ons here. So let's say pearl. Sorry. Add pearl. So let's add on that one, and then let's do this add pearl here. So add pearl level. So you can that when we do a sample ordering, you could see the add-ons there when customer order it. So it's tapioca, and then shall we say just level 1 is 0.05 grams or cup. So add on. You have 2 add-ons, and then you can now save this one. You can now upload or add that product here. Now, if you want to punch a customer order, or if the customer order it in your kiosk or in your online store, on the if the customer wants it to be delivered in his house, so going to menu, this is the product. So it's in peso. So if I'm going to click that one, and there you have it. I can see here the different the different add-ons that we have set a while ago. So let's refresh this one, because I think The one that is being loaded is the one we have just uploaded a while ago. So let's go to products, and then let's refresh this one. Then go back here, and then the sugar level. So you can choose now the sugar level, and then you can also place the add pearl, right? So it's gonna be the pricing is not that type. So let's log it out. Maybe that product is from the previous login that I have. So I just need to log in here, and then let's go to this pearl. Oh, so it's gonna have a messy here, but that's how it works, right? So now that you have known how to upload a product, ingredient based products, and product based uploading for coffee shop, sorry, for the milk tea shop, on the next video we will going to tackle about how you can upload a product from a coffee shop business. So proceed now to the next video.